Okay. All right, great. Open comment. Do we have any open comments, members of the community, or guest presentations? I don't think we do today. Okay. Okay, great. So we don't have any reports from Rachel, but we do have some reports from Kate. She has that a Wellness Wednesday is coming up at Northwest, which is an event to connect with academic success counselors and resources. They just had a coffee with the CVP and also a U of A transfer counselor. Dimitri was here. And she says no other updates from Northwest. David has some updates. David, you want to share about your updates?
Yeah, so on Tuesday we had the climate action campaign and the creative writing club. It had a meeting on Tuesday, and on Wednesday it was we do our Wednesday workshops, and this Wednesday we did TikTok inspired watercolor art buttons, and also on Wednesday it was Earth Day. So for Earth Day we did the ultimate bag bash tote bag decoration, and that's it for me. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Sounds really fun. No updates on the agenda from Cesar, and I don't see that he has joined. So we'll go ahead and move on to updates from Hector.
Hi everyone. Just wanted to give an update on the How to Know guide. We have been waiting on the media department to assign some time for us. We are hoping that when the orders slow down in the summer, we can film and create the guide for AVIC students before they can return in the fall. That's pretty much it for me.
Excellent. Sounds good, Hector. Thank you for keeping us updated. Yeah, we'll definitely follow up with marketing. They did recently send a message out to all of Pima sharing that there has been a delay in the turnaround time for their requests. So just wanted to share that piece of information that this slower turnaround time is something that all of the college is seeing, not just us right now. So yeah, fingers crossed we hear back soon. Next, we have some updates from Spencer. Spencer, go ahead.
Yeah, so I was contacted by marketing from Pima about the prison education program. So I had an interview with them yesterday, and then I got an email for the math department for an online survey. I don't know how you guys, I don't know if we're supposed to go about posting that on like the D2L or Brightspace, or how, because I'm online, when I have to do like a survey, do I just give that to you guys and you would put that on there like for people to answer questions?
Yeah, is this a survey? Oh, did someone?
Oh, it was me. I was gonna say, since the department reached out to you, you would like probably want to send that to Josie,
Okay.
the online vice president, and your meetings with her to discuss how to put it on D2L.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. It's good to know. Sweet. And that's all I had updated.
Awesome. Okay, great. Thank you, Spencer. And yes, Josie Milliken will be a great contact for that. It's likely the math department is already working on that. But
Oh yeah, I
having
just meant for like for the student project for me to have like to get in touch with people who do like online campus, like. guess that would be the easiest way for me to like broadcast anything that I had questions for, or just get in touch with Josie and I'll just find out from her. I know she was just out of the office for a couple of days, so I haven't been able to talk to her.
Gotcha. Yes, that would be the best avenue forward because I do have some focused channels to send messages to students. I know the Pima online team, they've been developing some online community spaces specific to courses. Some of them are specific to courses, others are not. So there is most likely, there might be a way to send a message to students who are in a certain math level or all students. So yes, definitely follow up with Josie and let us know if you need any support there, would like us to join a meeting or anything to help you out with that. Okay, awesome. We have no updates on the agenda from Marina or Mahek, so we will go ahead and move forward. So next agenda item is the Student Senate project, and I will share that screen instead. So this hopefully looks familiar. You should have received this from Kate Bender as project lead. Oh, which she is on today. Kate, I just like read aloud the updates on the agenda from you. If you wanted to add anything before we moved on.
I thought that you or Nick Haley were going to send it, so I wasn't aware it was even done to send out to people. Has it been sent to everybody?
Gotcha. No, I don't think Nick Haley or I sent it. Okay, that's okay. Okay, no problem. So, but before we get into the project, did you have anything to add from your updates? You mentioned Wellness Wednesday, U of A transfer, and coffee with CVP.
Yeah, we just have some events coming up. The coffee with the CVP, I believe, has passed. There was a transfer event with U of A transfer advisor that I went to. And yeah, I think that's it. There's nothing else that I have from Northwest.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. So, so we wanted to go through the Student Senate project outline. So I know you all have had conversations, developing this idea further and further. We are approaching the end of the semester. I know many of you are preparing for finals, for graduation, transferring. So before we actually get into reviewing the Student Senate project outline and what is proposed, I wanted to do a quick check-in about where is everyone's capacity? How much time do you think you are able to commit to the Student Senate project? As of now, we have each student senator completing a section of some research for a section of the project to compile a more comprehensive report. So for example, we have, so like Rachel's section is researching successful models of smart vending, and kind of summarizing that into 2 to 4 paragraphs and creating some bullet points. So it's an example of what each student senator section is. We have some flexibility to adjust the project. We really need to nail down, action items. If you're going to be doing a survey, creating that survey, and if it's going to be deployed, how it's going to be deployed. And Nikili and I did kind of work on a survey and drafted up something that you could build onto. So yeah, how are we feeling with the end of the semester? Let's start there.
So the question you're asking is how much time we could put into the Senate?
Yes, for your at least for the project. So I know the town hall was a big time commitment, and the last big item is the Senate project in the May Board of Governors meeting. So, I guess looking at your section of the Senate project outline, if you go to the revised outline section.
I could probably put in maybe about 3 hours a week, to the project.
Okay, great. Yes, Kate.
I could put in obviously I'm constructing like the final presentation and like whatever the PowerPoint will be and whatnot. But my schedule is more limited until after the Steam Fest night, which is May 8th. So like until then, maybe like 1 or 2 hours a week, but after that, then yeah, I can put in more.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do because we need this to be finished before the Board of Governors meeting. Talea and I created a survey. We edited up, we made a copy of the one that David had made a few weeks back. We made this one more related to the project you guys had wanted to do. We're not going to be doing a Fuel for Finals event where we're giving out food to students. We don't have the time for that at this point anymore. So this survey is the big thing. This data that it'll collect will go to the board and go to administration so they can see. So you all need to commit however many hours you said you can, at least 1 hour at your respective campus that week of May 4th through the 8th to table and get the survey out there for students to do. Us coordinators can help you get event iPads or laptops for students to do. We'll help you set up the QR code. And if we'll have the time for this, we can get you EGs to give out to students. Only give out the EGs once they fill out the survey. That's where this has to go right now. So let's go around the room right now and assign what day everyone's going to be at their campus or a different campus if they need representation there and at what time. You all know your schedules best. We can't just assign it. So since Kate is on my screen, Kate, what day during that week works for you?
Sorry, during the week of the 4th?
May 4th, yes.
Either Tuesday or Thursday. Probably that Tuesday.
And what time?
Anytime. Maybe in the morning.
Okay, so let's do Kate Tuesday, the 5th from 10 to 12. She can be an hour, maybe like outside the library and outside and an hour outside student life. Next on my screen.
For me, I could do Monday at noon at 12
to 2?
for the 4th, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I could do that.
Hector, you can pick if you'd want to be at downtown or Desert Vista or both, up to you, and what time. And then I'll reach out to our senators that aren't here today to schedule those times. I know I'll see Cesar in a while. He's in a training right now.
I can do Tuesday the 5th, downtown campus from 11:30. It could be an hour or 2 hours. That's fine.
Okay,
Same,
perfect. So I
same
need all
thing.
of you.
Or
Same
or,
thing on
th- or Thursday, whatever works the best, same time.
Okay. Thank you. So I need all of you to write these in your calendar. Talea and I will email you and all the other coordinators the survey for the links to go on the laptops and the iPads and a QR code that students can be able to sign. Work with the coordinator at your campus if you want to have EGs that day to give out to students. That's the capabilities we have right now. Talia, did you send the form, the preview of the form in the chat so they could see it? And then for Spencer, for Pima Online, we'll help you do a global D2L announcement that Josie and the online team can post for students to submit it.
Oh yeah, okay, great. Yeah, just sent them an email.
Yes, Hector?
What about the due date that, I never seen that document that said something about April the 28th.
Yeah, we're aware of that now. So, we're really just going to push out this survey right now, and we'll look back at those dates in the project, the original project, after the survey, because we
Okay.
need the survey results before the Board of Governors meeting. Anybody have any other questions, or are you looking over the survey? Talea, can you scroll down? Yes, Hector.
So again, the survey is going to be that day that I go to the downtown campus?
It'll be that whole week when everyone's tabling.
Okay.
So your day to promote it and tell students, hey, come do this survey for me. I'm a student senator. That's that Tuesday or Thursday.
Okay.
And we will get either laptop or iPad, one or two for you to have available for students to fill out, so they don't have to pull it up on their own phone or anything. Yes, Maria?
Yes, so my question is about the EGs. The sector needs to talk to Lori, and then, I'm sorry, I'm not sure how that works.
No, I meant for Hector to talk to Saldra, the coordinator,
Sorry.
so that way she can pick it up.
Excellent. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you, Nikaylee. So scrolling through the survey, like Nikaylee said, we used the survey David created as the kind of template where we started. So the intro message with all of your information and how to contact you. We ask for student name, a number, and email. Then we ask for modality if they're in person, fully online, or hybrid. Your main campus, including online. So then the questions we put in, your main form of transportation. Are you aware of the ARC food pantry? And then the next set of questions are about how often and their satisfaction with food options that are currently available. So food from the bookstore, from vending machines, and food trucks when they're available, because we know food trucks are not always available. And then the next section is rate your satisfaction. After that section is how often do you leave campus for food? And what kind of options do you want on campus? What kind of food options do you want on campus? And we kept in there, have you heard of Senate prior to today? And do you have any other questions or comments? So looking over this survey right now, Are there any questions that you would like to add to this survey or anything you would like to edit?
That relates to the project and the issue of food insecurity.
Under like food options, you just put anything you want in there. Is that what you're asking them? Or like any kind of options, or just from like the cafeteria for like salad bar, or are you guys are just trying to like get like McDonald's?
No, like any kind of option, like a salad bar, like cafeteria style food.
Okay, like from on campus. So like food that's being made from like the kitchen on campus. Yeah, maybe you should specify that in there. That way people aren't putting like in and out or, you know, fast food.
That's a good point.
Definitely. Let me go to the editing. So, you know, I mean, and each student will know, like Northwest, for example, we don't have a bookstore. We don't have, you know, a cafeteria or salad bar situation. But I mean, like also if there's an abundance of students who say, you know, we want to have a vendor on campus, such as, you know, like a big food chain, you know, that's, I mean, that is also helpful data. So how would you recommend rephrasing the question? So we have, what kind of food options do you want on campus? Nick Haley, how would you word that?
Sorry. I think what you could do is keep that question, but have the answer instead of a short answer text be like the check boxes where you can select multiple and be like hot foods, salad bar, deli kind of style. Like I'm thinking of like those kind of like doable solutions. Like I know like in my cafeteria right now they have like those like what are they are they called rockets? Or like they're like taquitos, but I think that they're called rockets on like a hot dog warmer. And then soups. Oh, I think the pre-made meals is a good option.
Whoa. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. How does that look?
I think that looks good.
Well, we'll add another. What food out? What kind of food?
Then so they can put their in and out, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Does that feel satisfactory? What do you guys think?
Yeah, that's good to me.
Excellent. Okay. Any other comments on this question? Thank you for that feedback and rewrites. Okay, cool. Any other questions you would like to add?
Spencer
Edit?
just put the good his rephrased version.
Oh, yes.
I think that's really good.
Even like just having like a microwave on campus sometimes might be nice. I didn't know that you guys have campuses without cafeterias, so I mean maybe somewhere to have like where the food pantry is with the cafeteria or just with a microwave to cook some food, you know?
Yes, all of the campuses, well,
We have
to my
microwaves.
knowledge, all campuses have microwaves, one or
Oh,
two in the common food areas. But
I don't know if they have like enough microwavable options.
Right.
And like some vending machines have like microwave stuff like the top ramen, and then it just comes out and then you can microwave it. So I don't know, some of them have the hot water that comes out of it by itself now, but you know, you can put microwavable food into a vending machine if there's a microwave right there too.
Yeah, absolutely.
So as Talea is adding in Spencer's input, if no one else has any questions or comments or concerns about it, we're gonna go ahead and publish it then, and we'll create the flyer and like the little bit.ly or the QR code, I mean, for you guys to use in the following week. We'll also help with a Instagram post since we didn't have a marketing officer this semester to do that.
Do we do that? Instagram?
Mhm.
Oh yeah. I have a little bit more free time now that I'm not in the English class, so maybe I can help you out with that.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. If you want to create like a photo.
Yeah, because if you want to just email me all that information for like, then I can get back to you.
Mhm.
So I just work the next couple days, but then I'm free and I have some time I could do it. I'm at home doing a lot of stuff for my business anyway, so.
Something that we should add on to the survey, I think it was you, Kaylee, that took the photo of all the senators after the town hall. Maybe have a photo of all the senators at the top, like how I had it last time.
Yeah, it was Talea. Maybe we should put
Oh,
it at the
Talia.
end, so it
Okay.
has like the student senate, and then they see your faces at the end, you know, when they get to the bottom.
Oh, it's at the bottom. Okay.
Or no, like we'll add it. Good idea.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And then Kate, I believe you're making a PowerPoint for the project. So as of right now, the mission moment is just a short, limited time. Talea and I have been working on the PowerPoint for that, but we have a slide dedicated to the project. So we can either give you access to the PowerPoint. I mean, I believe you should already have access to it actually, to add like the main points, and that's where like the survey results will also go in. But how you can kind of start the conversation of, you know, this is what we see as students all the time, the food insecurity. Our long-term goal is this, this, and this. Right now, we've done this as our project to gather information for that long-term goal being like the meal preps, meal handouts, things like that.
Talia, is that the document presentation that you just put in? I can't open it. It's like not loading.
Yes, that is what she just sent. And you all should have editing access to it. So maybe just once it loads, you'll see it.
Yes, sorry, that is the PowerPoint. Did it open for you?
It's just not loading. It's like blank.
Oh.
Like it's, yeah. But maybe it's just my internet because I'm running a Zoom meeting right now. So it might open if I reload it once we're done.
Okay, cool. What I can do is show it to you. Sorry, I forgot I was sharing my screen. If it wants to load. Oh, okay, there it goes. Can you see that? Okay, so yeah, so the mission moments, is like a 5 to 10 minute agenda item every board meeting. They have a different department student group come in to share about the work that they're doing. So in May, it is designated to Student Senate, and they ask that the presentation is limited to and to fit into that 5 to 10 minutes. So we just have very simple title page. We have all of your names and campuses listed out. We have a Student Senate highlights page, which is still in progress. We have the fall and spring town halls, and that you all have built and expanded working relationships with admin and other groups on campus. So we'll add 1 or 2 more bullet points there. And then we have a slide for the Student Government Leadership Conference that Kate and David attended, and the photo collage that Nikaylee created back in October, that was posted on Instagram. So we plugged that in. And then we have the Student Senate project. So we'll put in, 3 to 4 bullet points and or a graphic about the Student Senate project. And lastly, a thank you message it says thank you to the Chancellor's Office, Board of Governors, and Student Experience Leadership for supporting the development and success of Student Senate. The Student Senate also expresses gratitude to all student, staff, faculty of Pima for their work. And that is it, and that is all. And there will be an opportunity for each of you to say, like, 1 sentence, a very quick introduction about yourself. So David, my name is David. I represent downtown campus, and I'm also the BOG rep. For example, so that is the Mission Moment PowerPoint rough draft. Any initial feedback on the PowerPoint? Anything you'd like to see added or changed? Okay, so, and reminder, the board meeting is on Wednesday, May 13th, from, what time is it at, Nikaylee? 5:30? 5:30 to, 7?
Yeah, yes. We should know this by now.
I know. It only happens every month.
Yeah,
And
May 13th, 5:30 to 7:30. You're all expected to be present. Spencer, we will send you the Zoom link option so you can get on the Zoom. I'll expect you to be present in business casual or your Senate polos and be ready to stand in front of everyone.
Wait, what's the date on this?
May 13th. Yes, Kate.
So I have a final that week, literally that day.
go ahead and email us your instructor. So since this is a board meeting, a high-level commitment, we'll work with your instructor to have that rescheduled either. So that might mean you need to take it in advance or at a later date.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Thank you. Yes, Hector.
I will not be able to attend because my daughter's graduation in San Francisco is May 14th. So we don't know if we're going to fly 2-3 days before, 1 day before. Either way, I'm not going to be able to attend.
Okay, thank you for letting us know, Hector. But congratulations to for the graduation. That's very
Thank you.
exciting. Okay.
We'll try to get Christine there, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay, good, good.
Yes, David?
So I have a question. What should we do to prepare for this meeting? You said we're going to be talking at the Board of Governors meeting, right? Should we have this presentation is going to go up, right? So what should we do to prepare for that?
Just prepare your short introduction, really. Rachel, as the chair, will speak about the Student Senate highlight page, and then you and Kate can take turns talking about the Student Government Summit you both attended. Or you can, so then Kate can do the Student Senate project slide. That's up to you guys to decide. But like just for like your introductions, really just like a short little, I go to downtown, I'll be continuing this fall, nothing too long.
Okay, so we're not going to be doing like a whole like 5-minute speech or something, just introduction and then talk about the ASGA and
Yes,
that
correct.
Stuff. Okay,
yeah.
Thank you.
And then we do have you sitting as the Board of Governors rep that day as well. So when it's the mission moments time, you'll just step out from the seating up there to join the other senators at the stage.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. So I think since we're talking about the presentation and mission moment, I think that sounds like a good plan that David presents about the ASJA conference and then Kate can present the project. Does that sound good, David and Kate?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Okay, excellent. So we will plan on that, and then we'll get with Rachel to go over her slide about the Student Senate highlights. Once we have like a final copy of what those slides are, we'll send that to you so you can read over it. And if you have any questions, we can talk through that before the May 13th meeting. Okay. Great.
Does anyone have any other questions, concerns about the upcoming dates and such? No, that's how I like it. Thank you.
So I forgot, I didn't put this on the agenda. We didn't put this on the agenda, but I did want to share an update. So like Nikayla mentioned, David will be our sitting rep for this month. And sorry, okay. So last board meeting, there was an update within the report from Northwest that they had been making some developments on our Monarch Resource Center. Okay, thank you, Kate. And the board had a follow-up question and wanted more information. And so Dr. Brian Stewart and the coordinator of that program put together a report to follow up and provide more information to the board. And so that report that was written by Brian Stewart and Josie, that was included in the Senate report as a follow-up to that question from last board meeting. And so essentially that report was that the Monarch Center that was previously named the Student Immigrant and Refugee Resource Center will be closing the downtown office, like physical office, and then having student ambassadors at each campus in the campus vice president's office. So that way, those services are available at all of our campuses and not just downtown. So that is in progress. And they did also clarify in that report that Student Senate's role in that is just awareness and information sharing, and that you don't have any direct influence on the changings of the Monarch Center. So that was a report that was, so it was a little different in the report this month, and I wanted to share that. Any follow-up questions about the board report from anybody? I know you all were just working on that this week. Yes, Suzanne?
Yeah, just a quick question. I know that Hector and David usually take turns. So is Hector the one that's going to be sitting at the board meeting in May, or it's going to be David?
It'll be David for May. It would have been Hector, but he's not going to be in town.
Got it. Okay, that's right. You did say that, Hector. Sorry about that. So David, if you are asked again by one of the board members for any clarification that Talea just explained, all you really need to say is that you were providing the update provided by the campus vice president to your fellow senators at Northwest Campus. And that's why the addendum or the additional report was provided as part of the Student Senate report for this month. So it kind of takes you off the hook, so you're not having to explain it, even though, like Talea said, they tried to make it crystal clear. Just so that you're not put in an awkward spot.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. As you know, we're not allowed to speak up, even though Brian was there and I was there. But yeah, thank you. And thank you, Talea and Kaylee, for making sure that got added in. Thank you.
Thank you, Suzanne. So this is the board report that was submitted. Normally it would just have, the report from all of you as student senators. But as you can see, it says here, addendum to May 2026 Student Senate report, board request follow-up. And then the report was copy and pasted into here. So it just covers the Monarch Center. So if you don't know, so the Monarch Center provides support to immigrant and refugee students at Pima, and they also have something called the Pima Co-Legal Program. They connect students with legal services and also works with interns, so students who are studying law in the paralegal program. Currently, Monarch is located at downtown campus with administrative oversight through the Office of College Community Connection, overseen by Northwest Campus Vice President Dr. Brian Stewart. While this is a central location, students have identified difficulty in traveling to the location when needing in-person support. So during the fiscal year of 2026-27, the upcoming year, the Monarch Center will be located at each of the main campuses with outreach to nearby centers. The co-legal resources will remain at downtown with the paralegal program. The goal is to expand availability of in-person services and improve connections with students and operational teams on campus through the Vice President's office. Future expansion of the Student Ambassador Program is currently under exploration as a way to increase student employment, student engagement, and improved resources. So that is the addendum report. And David will be our sitting rep, which means he will be up there with the board. They'll ask for any follow-up questions or comments to the board report, and then move forward with the agenda. Any questions on this month's board report? Okay, awesome.
Oh, if I could just have a moment to speak about the Leadership Recognition Awards ceremony before we close out this meeting. So that will be on May 6th, everyone, at the downtown campus. You all should please make sure to go. It is in person. We aren't going to have it live streamed this year. But, Student Senate does get celebrated. They have a special moment on stage, and then you are gifted with your Student Senate graduation stole that you can wear at graduation. Even if you're not graduating this year, you can get it to hold on to it for next year. We can hold it for you. That's up to you. But, you know, bring your friends and your family. Dinner's provided, desserts are provided. The chancellor will be there, the provost, all of student affairs leadership, and more like other important administrators will also be there. So it's just a great kind of celebration and close off to the year. Also, if you've been like heavily involved in clubs, this is where we award club leadership, like awards. So it'll be a great time. So just write that on your calendar. It'll be in the Amethyst room over at downtown. You're not required to go, but it's like you really should go, or else you won't get your stole.
I mean, you'll still get your stole, but like you won't you won't be like officially, you know,
Like we won't be like gifting it to you.
yeah, what is it? There's a name for that, but
Floating.
anyways. Okay. And then lastly, another reminder about the Wednesday, May 13th board meeting. Required attendance. We will be presenting the mission moment. It'll be in person and a hybrid option. Available business casual or your Senate polo. Any other reminders?
Yeah, I'd say be prepared to shake hands.
Yes, and smile for photos because people will probably want to take photos with you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Any other questions, comments, concerns before we adjourn?
Does anyone want to motion to adjourn?
You can mail me my stole.
Yes.
I gotta go to work, so I gotta leave.
Goodbye.
Sounds good. Thank you,
I
Spencer.
motion to adjourn the meeting.
Sounds good. Okay.
So how do we